I suggest, my dear friends, please don't leave it all to the spiritual teachers or the spiritual plane, because certain things won't happen. We are not physically in the world. You are. You are the ones inheriting the Aquarian age. You must be worthy of it. And so don't go into a state of denial and thinking you have no responsibility for getting us there. Or, and I say us, I'm not embodied right now, but I'm certainly a part of protecting Earth. And yet I don't do it in the way some of you attribute me to doing it. You see, this realizing of any new age is incumbent upon the people who will inherit it. You must decide what you want. You must bring it to fruition. Indeed, you must love it into existence. Now, since the heart is nourished by giving, when it gives to other chakras, it is fed, you might say. Then, when other chakras receive the heart's gift, they are, in turn, fed. You see, the heart's energy is, by its very nature, generous. And when one is giving in this manner, it may be difficult for one to discern any difference between generosity and gratitude. Thus, when the heart is nourishing all the other chakras and aligning the three etheric bodies, one naturally feels gratitude, experiences a true sense of balance, and may even sense the presence of the soul. This is your experience. And we are not really, I don't want to say allowed, but the way the plan works is if we create the new age and just give it to you, you won't have earned it. It won't be yours. You will have, what is that phrase they say? You won't have any skin in the game. I know that's some colloquialisms here in the US, but it's kind of, it makes the point pretty well, doesn't it? Having skin in the game, having invested some part of yourself in the game. And that's what I want to ask you to do. You know, many people think of responsibility as something that's very heavy. In my own training, we were taught to think of responsibility as a privilege. You know, if you have the privilege of looking after these children, yes, you're responsible for them, but that's a privilege. Maybe you're looking after a little group of chickens. That's a privilege. So you see, whatever level or whatever type of responsibility you're called to engage in, do it as if it's a privilege, as if it's a divine calling for you. And then I would say encourage others to do likewise. And if we can raise personal responsibility to a high enough frequency, it will shift the others. But it's a kind of a slow process because we have to get enough people to that level. But go for it anyway, you see? And if we really are to realize the possibilities of the Aquarian age, we have to install this idea rather than power over, I will make you believe the way I want you to believe. That's outdated, my friends. We must have power for those who are hungry, those who are without any resources or opportunities, to uplift them, to bring them to a higher par on the playing field of life. Now, no one of you can do that for the world, of course, but that should be your motivation as you enter this new age. And I'm going to ask you to bring everything you have into this moment of service. I'm going to ask you to put everything you have into gaining your enlightenment. The more enlightened minds we have circulating on the planet, the better it is for all. Because you see, it is enlightenment that lifts up, that blesses, that heals, and that ultimately dissolves the divisiveness that is so rampant right now. So know that I love you. I bless you. I want you to all feel safe. I want you to feel like you have something to give and that you are willing to give it. I want you to know that the realization of this new age depends on you. Remember, you are the great ones for whom you have been waiting. So many people are waiting for the next spiritual teacher to come, the next this, the next that, the next avatar. It's you. And I can tell you, my dear, dear friends, nothing is gained at this time by your playing small. Oh, not me, I can't do it. Nothing. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help anyone else. And it certainly doesn't help the planet. So think about what is true for you. Why are you moving towards your enlightenment at this time? You see? This is your time. This is what you came or took birth to be, to do, to actualize. Go for your enlightenment. Spare nothing. Give it your all. And then dedicate your awakening to the awakening of humanity. Again, I love you. I bless you.